Sleeves rolled up, glasses are centered. Ladies and gentlemen of the RPW YouTube channel. First things first, a very, very, very happy new year to the entire RPW universe. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a KR day, and today's the first ever Woah Warzone and first ever RPW show of 2024. It is with great pride and honor and prestige that I am commentating on the first ever show of a brand new year. A very, very big year. Of course, the first pay-per-view of the year will be Regents Rumble, which opens up the road to Regents Mania. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Rumble will, of course, main event headline Regents Mania against the world champion of their choosing. We go all again. Season 3 is around the corner. Today is all about Woah Warzone, though. This week, of course, not only is it pre-recorded, there will also be no randomizer championship matches just because we are very short on superstars and staff, which is the reason the first week back is pre-recorded here on the RPW YouTube channel. Because a lot of people went away for the holidays. Some people got stuck. Some people had different issues and stuff like that. So, we still have a show to go. Don't you worry. We have 7 amazing matches here today. A few UK tournament matches and some new faces. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us here today on Woah Warzone. It's going to be a fun week. And of course, on Friday Night Fury, kicking off the show, Lamin is issued an open challenge to be the first ever superstar qualified for Regents Rumble 2024. It's going to be an exciting week, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the weeks to come are going to be even more exciting as we dive in to the new year, new hopes, new prospers for all the superstars here in Regents Pro Wrestling. It feels like, especially, a new year and a new season approaching, for a lot of superstars that have been struggling, maybe haven't won any championships yet, it feels like a new start. It feels like a fresh start. It'll be new rosters, rivalries, teams, and more. And it feels like a new opportunity for a lot of superstars. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we have 2 new champions from Christmas Carnage, and we're going to kick off the show with both of them facing off against each other. Ladies and gentlemen, here's to 2024, because this is who we are.
Ice and flames call my name. I freeze, I burn, I blame. I love, I hate the same. On my face, I cannot hide from the mistake my parents made. I'm never moving on. Not made from love, a remnant pumping through my veins. Ice and flames call my name. I freeze, I burn, I blame. I love.
The first show, the first match, the first bit of action of Regents Pro Wrestling in 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, the cars are driving. You can hear the skidding of the tires, and that only means but one thing. Ladies and gentlemen, the brand spanking new Shooting Stars champion, of course, Emily Rivera. Ladies and gentlemen, coming out here to kick off Woah Warzone. She won a championship on week 90 a few weeks ago on Woah Warzone and is ready to show that she belongs as a champion. Ladies and gentlemen, both superstars starting this match had their championship match last week on Woah Warzone. Emily Rivera kicking off against Noodle Soups, the new Shooting Star champion and the new prestigious champion. Again, Emily Rivera kicked off last week. Noodle Soups main evented last week. Both new champions, and you can see them kick off the show with their new championship belts around their waist, ladies and gentlemen. A great way to kick off 2024 with two of our newest champions. We know Colm, the new cruiserweight champion, of course, keeping it, I should say, on Woah Warzone, getting off Damien Havoc even, in the Elimination Chamber at Christmas Carnage, which was a great pay-per-view, by the way. Christmas Carnage was absolutely incredible. Of course, the main event, my twin brother, winning his second ever tag team championship, which is big for him. Fantastic pay-per-view, though, to end off the year, and a great way to kick off the new year here on Woah Warzone, the first bell ring of 2024. And here we go for Woah Warzone of the new year 2024. I can't quite believe it. Two new champions kicking off the show against each other. Emily Rivera and Noodle Soups. A lot of superstars from the pay-per-view, because obviously a lot of people are going to be, tired and wanting some holiday rest after Christmas Carnage. So a lot of superstars, like I was saying, Colm, not going to be here in action today. But again, we still have some great matches, some great shows this week. Of course, this Wednesday on the RPW YouTube channel, RPW Rising, New Year's Rising, the special edition of Rise, will feature the main event, the Fatal 5-Way between the 5 finalists of the Junior Heavyweight Championship, ladies and gentlemen. We will crown the first ever Rise champion this Wednesday, which is going to be exciting. Luka Novak, of course, looking for that championship. Could be a double champion come Wednesday, which would be rather big for him, that's for sure. Nice reversal there by Emily Rivera, the Shooting Stars champion. To take it to the prestigious champ, standing moonsault. Looks the leg by the ropes. Rebecca, the referee's there, but a kick out just at one. Possibilities, all of the new potential outcomes to come in 2024. Regents Rumble, like I said, the end of January. Lamin issuing an open challenge, being the first superstar of the year to announce he's having a qualifying match for Regents Rumble. Looking to be the first superstar to announce that he is going to be competing in Regents Rumble. And all of the qualifying matches, after the match, there will be a wheel spun 1 to 30. And the winner will watch their number be drawn. So, I mean, Lamin, theoretically, if he wins in the open on Friday, he could spin that wheel, get number 30. He's chilling for the rest of the month of January. Chilling, waiting for Regents Rumble as Emily Rivera with the jumping DDT gets reversed last second by the brand new prestigious champion of Noodle Soups. Now a 4-time world champion, 3-time RPW women's champion, and 1-time prestigious champion, but they're all world championships. So a 4-time world champion is Noodle Soup. Been here since Courage to Chaos back in April 2022. Jumping DDT by the newbie Emily Rivera, the Shooting Stars champion. Ended Kira Frost's 176-day reign. That Shooting Stars championship, of course, their rivalry goes back to their debuts together. They've been going back and forth for a while now. Emily Rivera getting the last laugh at Warzone last week to take that title off of Kira Frost. 176-day reign. Irish whip off the rope. The rebound, ducks it. Second one, nice. Judo hip toss there from Emily Rivera. Really taking over in this one. Dropkick down low. Noodle Soups forced to roll out of this one. Emily setting up for something sold out. A Warzone arena. It's reversed by Noodle Soups, and she says, no, no, no. Better luck next time. The springboard over the top rope. Got to do better than that. Nice takedown from Noodle Soups. Kick to the chest as well. Back into the ring. Noodle wasting no time again. 4-time world champion. She knows you can't waste time on the outside of the ring. In matches like this, you've got to get back into where the action is. ASAP. Nice takedown there. Could be a submission win for Noodle Soups. We know she likes the usage of a submission. There's a nice takedown by the leg. Noodle needs to hit a finisher. We know Emily Rivera He's already hit one. Jumping DDT goes for another facebuster. Face first goes to prestigious champ. And what a way it would be to kick off 2024. Emily Rivera coming in fresh with a new championship. Looking to knock off the world champion of World Warzone. Would be massive. Of course, the prestigious championship is known as the major title in the women's division on World Warzone. Emily Rivera with a scissor headlock on Noodle Soups. And what better way to beat the champion than to make her tap out? Noodle Soups taps Emily Rivera back-to-back weeks, opening off World Warzone with a win. The new Shooting Stars champion kicking off 2024 with a big statement victory against the veteran of the women's division, Noodle Soups. That is big from the Shooting Stars champion, and the cars are driving yet again. Big win. Emily Rivera advancing on the first edition of World Warzone of 2024. And we're kicking off a new year with some new faces. Ladies and gentlemen, Caleb Richards, right now 4-1 in RPW, 80% win record. He's been shocking the entire RPW universe since his debut a few weeks ago. He's been absolutely nothing short of phenomenal here on Mondays and Wednesdays in his appearances on Rise as well. Caleb Richards quickly becoming a fan favorite as his win percentage skyrockets. He's been on a tear as of late. With the Pyro as well, Caleb Richards, a real fan favorite. Nice beat drop there. And who is joining Caleb Richards? It is BD, Brian Damage. Another new, again, like I say, fatal four-way here. 4 new faces, as Brian Damage currently 3-1 in RPW. The big man, the massive man mounting. I mean, those arms are literally bigger than my head, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Damage, another man on the tear recently. World Warzone have 2 amazing rookies on their hands. With these two, Caleb Richards and Brian Damage have been just unstoppable in the majority of their matches. And even when they have lost, they've looked amazing in the ring as well. They truly know how to dominate and put on a show. 2 fantastic new superstars here on Mondays. Joining them with only 1 appearance to his name, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes HK Styles. He is a World Warzone man, this being his World Warzone debut. Of course, he did make his RPW debut on Friday Night Fury last week in the Randomizer Championship 8-man match, where he got eliminated first, I'm pretty sure. Was not the debut he wanted, but here in his home of World Warzone, hopefully can get off to a better start on the blue brand, where he's going to be having the majority of his matches. And then again, I said it was a fatal 4-way. I said 4 new faces, ladies and gentlemen. We have 3 faces we've seen a couple times. On 1 face we've not seen at all, ladies and gentlemen. Making his debut in Regents Pro Wrestling. And here on Woah Warzone, it is Nathan Oates, ladies and gentlemen. Starting off the new year, the first show of the new year, January 1st, 2024. And he is making his debut on Woah Warzone. What a better way to kick off your career, kick off the season, kick off the year in RPW for yourself than to pick up a massive fatal 4-way win against other fellow new faces. That would really put him on the map, ladies and gentlemen. Fatal 4-way here on Woah Warzone. The bell has been rung. Brian Damage against Nathan Oates. HK Styles against Caleb Richards. Going to be a fun field fatal 4-way. Right here in front of the sold-out crowd. You can hear them on their feet as Brian Damage soldiering on. Taking on all comers. The big man definitely has a strength advantage. Nathan Oates. Very similar attire to a Tolu, the blue and white, but it looks very nice. It's piercing. It's a nice shade of blue. Really stands out with the white. 4 nice attires in the ring. And we'll see who ends up being victorious in this one. Caleb Richards and Brian Damage want to continue on their amazing form. HK Styles wants to get his first win in RPW, as does Nathan Oates, who wants to win in his debut match, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, for HK Styles, this is his debut on World Warzone 2. So, for both of those, absolutely massive. On their feet for this one, Caleb and Brian Damage. The 2 superstars. Again, they don't have a lot of experience in RPW, but they have more than the other 2, so it's interesting seeing those 2 go at each other, and then the 2 World Warzone debuts going at each other. As HK Styles gets involved, takes down the big man. And I think, you know, it is a fatal 4-way. It's a multi-man match. There's no tag teaming, there's no teaming up, there's only 1 winner, but I think a tactic could very well be team up on the big guy, Brian Damage. Even though Caleb Richards has a better win percentage and he is very, very dominant, I think Brian Damage is clearly a big, big threat in this match. Nathan Oates with a steel chair there, and it has, I don't know if you saw on the underside there, it has, what? It has something attached. The steel chair has something attached to it, and I can't quite see what it is. Nice knee strike there, Nathan Oates. First pinfall of this one, broken up by BD. It has something on the steel chair there. Are they like razor blades? I can't quite see what it is, but there are something taped or stuck into the steel chair. I can't quite see. Nathan Oates in the background as Brian Damage's back of his head goes off the steel chair. Nathan Oates back out the outside, no, back into the ring now. Lock up with the big man. And a kick swift to his face again. Brian Damage doesn't even go down, though. Doesn't even go down. Steel chair to the face. Still standing? No. Slowly goes down to the ground and rolls out of the ring. Another clothesline by HK. Nathan Oates in a bad position right here. In between the two. As Brian Damage, ladies and gentlemen, I thought Christmas Carnage was over. He just brought out a whole Christmas tree from under that ring. Face first goes Nathan Oates. Onto the steel chair and a spear to Brian Damage. HK Styles showing what we missed out on Friday Night Fury. Taking over in this one. Trouble in Paradise. Cyclone kick. Down goes Caleb Demon and a clothesline. No, reversed. Oh my god. HK Styles was going absolutely off there for a second, but Brian Damage has to ruin his Warzone debut. Hooks the leg. 3 bodies down. Brian Damage the only one standing. He has the choice of who to pin. 1, 2, and 3. Just like that, Caleb Richards was out after that kick to the face. He got knocked spark out. Nathan Oates just got up a bit too late. And Brian Damage, that was a fast pace, but an awesome match. Action non-stop, ladies and gentlemen. As Brian Damage goes 4-1 in his RPW career again. Dominating. I mean, this guy is big, he's strong, and he's scary. He's going to be someone to watch out for, that is for sure. Next, we have a UK of Poke tournament match, ladies and gentlemen. The United Kingdom tournament progresses here today. A few superstars haven't had their second match yet, this being one of them. Of course, the main event, Seb's Hurt versus Heart of a Height, is another one. Here today, ladies and gentlemen, as a Tolu goes up against Leb in the UK tournament. A Tolu making his way to the ring. His attire is like opposite of Nathan Oates. His is white with blue. Nathan Oates is blue with white. But I like both of them very, very much, as these guys both look to get 3 points in the UK tournament. Leb currently 0 for 1. Looks weird seeing him without a championship around that waist, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the Brotherhood losing the RPW Tag Team Championships at Christmas Carnage on Sunday to the Ministry after holding them for like 170-something days, 60-something days. It was a crazy reign. But now Leb with no championship around his waist. Hey, Tolu and Leb, I'm looking at the sheet right now. Both 0 for 1 so far in the UK tournament. And new referee here has gloves on. Has a little man bun as well. I don't know where Rick has been today. I think Rick was one of the ones stuck. We've seen Rebecca refereeing today. I haven't seen Rick just yet. Mr. Man Bun refereeing on Warzone. I don't even know his name. I didn't even know we had a new referee in RPW. But there you go, as Leb throws a Tolu out of the ring. Referee starting his count. UK tournament match between these two. It's going to be a good battle between them as well, where we see Leb continue in some dominance. Leb's 50% this year, by the way, compared to 37% last year. 50% win record this season is Leb. And hey, to be fair, he's been carrying Zeke in those tag team matches. He's been looking to be a big part of the Brotherhood, and he's in the UK tournament looking for his first singles championship still. He's never been a singles champion in RPW. And the UK tournament could be his ticket to holding his first singles championship. Back up to his feet. But a nice kick to the chest, but Leb stands tall. There's a springboard. Hurricane Run, and that takes down the former RPW Tag Team Champion and brings up the entire RPW universe as they jump to their feet in cheer for a Tolu dropkick to the side of the face. As a Tolu looks to take over, both of these superstars need the first win in the UK tournament. Of course, there's only 8 matches in the UK tournament as a Tolu big splash onto Leb. Hook of the leg. Referee's there. No. Kick out at one. Back into the ring. Do some jumping jacks. Here's a Tolu. He's getting the RPW Universe on their feet. He's saying one more time, ladies and gentlemen, top rope. As he goes for an elbow drop. This one connecting to the chest of Leb. He tried to roll away. Couldn't roll away in time. Leb forced to roll out. A Tolu over the top rope. Of course, part of the cruiserweight division and showing just why he is. A Tolu with some high-flying, high-octane maneuvers here today. Basu starts back and throwing Leb, busted open. Whilst outside of the ring, kick to the face missed by a Tolu. Leb fights back. Hooks the arms, in for the armbar, away from the ropes. It's so smooth how he wraps in the armbar. I would still love to see Levy's Dragon Romanic battle of the armbars, but Tolu breaks out. Kick down low. Punch to the mid-section. Third kick is reverse. Leb goes... Is this his other finisher? I don't know. Knee to the back. I was asking the same as Christmas Carnage. I don't know if he has another finisher or if you just use the armbar. Nice knee to the back of the head, though. Kick out of two. And look at the blood on the face of Leb. Going all the way down underneath his chin. I think that was his forehead that got busted open on the outside. As he goes for one more armbar. Leb, yeah, he gets him away from the ropes. I was waiting to see if he got near the ropes. The second submission win of the first Warzone of 2024 goes to Leb. Surely, maybe not. Referee's watching with his gloves and glasses. All blacked out. But I think a Tolu's going to survive. A Tolu is going to survive. Wow. 2 armbars. I thought for sure he was going to be done that sling blade. Rolls into the dropkick to the side of the face. A Tolu needs to hit a big move. And he needs to hit it right bloody now if he's going to get 3 points in the UK tournament. Superstars back up to their feet. Leb was quicker. A Tolu, you're a cruiserweight. You're a high flyer. You've got to be quicker than that just standing there. A Tolu. This time fighting back. Clothesline. RPW Universe on their feet here today. Sweeps the leg. A Tolu. Some momentum finally. Does he have it in him though? To knock off a former RPW Tag Team Champion. Neckbreaker. Knee to the back. Into the neckbreaker. Shoulders are down. The blood across the face. 1, 2, and 3. And the new year for Leb has not been kind. He has lost his RPW Tag Team Championships. And he's lost his second match in the UK tournament. As a Tolu goes 1-1 now. He gets his first 3 points in the UK tournament. Massive victory for him there. Only 25% win record. He needed that, and he got it, ladies and gentlemen. Well, back-to-back UK tournament matches, ladies and gentlemen. This was originally supposed to be Kobashi Yamamoto against Kaiju Jaeger. But Kaiju Jaeger currently, again, we have some superstars unavailable here today. So Misa Johnston will be taking his spot in the UK tournament. Both of these superstars, same as last match, both lost their first match. This being, Kaiju lost his first match. Misa Johnston will be taking his place just like Leb did for Zeke, of course. Misa Johnston was available today. He was ready to fight, so he took the spot in the UK tournament, ladies and gentlemen. As Kobashi and Misa Johnston now have the second match of their tournament here today. And then, like I said, the main event will be Seb's Hurt and Heart Over Height in their second match. And then everyone in the UK tournament is all up to the same matches, all up to 2 matches. And it will continue next week as we get one step closer to finding out who will take on Poke for his United Kingdom Championship. Misa Johnston in the corner. Kobayashi. Strike up to the chest. Misa Johnston fighting back, though. Misa Johnston, by the way, him and Maxim Jones have both had such a nice little tag team run in the new millennia. I love Misa and Maxim together. That is very, very, very much the reason why Misa Johnston's had such a better season 2. I mean, season 1 he was on 13%. Season 2 he's on 31%. The numbers have switched around. Misa Johnston been so much better in season 2 since joining the new millennia, having the Regents Rumble winner, the first ever Regents Rumble winner, Maxim Jones, in his corner. It's been a good season for Misa Johnston, but he's still looking for that first ever championship for his name, ladies and gentlemen. As he goes for a nice German suplex on Kobayashi. Kicked out one, though. Still never held a championship in RPW, same as Maxim Jones. So maybe the UK tournament can prove worthwhile for him here today. I think those two will definitely have a good tag team run. I think I can see them being tag team champions sometime in the future. As well as maybe, again, UK here. Maybe the World Heavyweight or Universal for Maxim Jones. I still think Maxim Jones is a level above Misa Johnston. Both work very, very well together in the white and gold attires. Actually, lovely combo. A strong strike style from Kobayashi Yamamoto. The kicks and knees are deadly. Nice cheer in there for Misa Johnston. He swiftly gets reversed from Yamamoto, and a big kick to the face takes him down. Kobayashi looking to take over again. Never been a brand champion either, Kobayashi Yamamoto. I remember when he first joined, he was, one of the best superstars in the indie scene. Was dubbed to be the next world champion in RPW, and just goes to show how tough Regents Pro Wrestling really is, because people can dominate in the indies all they want, but as soon as they come to the big stage of Regents Pro Wrestling, sometimes they make it and sometimes they crumble. And so far, Kobayashi Yamamoto, 29% win record, has definitely not been the first season he expected and anticipated in RPW, but it's nothing but up from here on out for Kobayashi, I'm sure. Misa Johnston on the outside now. Setting up Kobayashi Yamamoto. Nice hip toss there. Nice hip toss takedown. And the crowd on their feet. The bloodied face of Misa Johnston, who is a pure fighter here on Mondays. Does not go down without a fight, that's for sure. Referee is counting here, as Misa Johnston knows that, and gets Kobayashi back into the ring, where he can possibly end things and pick up 3 points in the UK tournament. Hooks the leg for the win against Kobayashi Yamamoto. Kicked out at 2, though. Hooks the arms and a nice swinging neckbreaker there. Beautiful maneuver from Misa Johnston. Again, another pinfall and another kick out at 2. Misa thought it was potentially 3, but the man-bound referee says no. It was just 2. Nice knee strike there. This one now has the momentum. On his side, spear into the corner, reversed. He went face first into that middle turnbuckle and gives Kobayashi the chance to fight back, get some momentum, and fully get himself back into this one. Hooks the leg. I don't think that's going to be enough. For Misa Johnston, it could be. No. 2 count. Kobayashi. Irish whip. Rebound. Missed. Kicks down low. I think Kobayashi's on the edge of losing this one. I think Misa Johnston needs one more big move to get the 3 count. The Irish whip does not connect. Johnston reversed. Fights back though. Reversed. Kobayashi with Misa up on his shoulders. And hangs him up on that top rope. Rip Kobayashi punch to the midsection. Ripcord. Forearm to the face. Forearm enough is what Kobayashi's thinking. No. He dragged him away from the ropes. I thought was going for a pin. Gut wrench. Face first goes Misa Johnston. Smart to cover off the ropes as well. Ref watching the shoulders. 1, 2, and 3. And Kobayashi Yamamoto gets his first 3 points in the UK tournament. And Misa Johnston, in the space of Kaiju Jaeger, takes Leb's same result from last match and goes 0 for 2 in the UK tournament. 3 matches remaining, 2 1-on-1s, and a tag team extravaganza, 6-man tag team match. But first up, ladies and gentlemen, we have all the Rise colors as Carrie Daniels makes her way out to the Woah Warzone ring. And Carrie Daniels, they're kind of similar to Kobayashi Yamamoto in a way. When Carrie Daniels first joined RPW, I thought she was going to be a world champion, or at least a champion, in the first few months of her career, but has failed to hit the ground running and is still looking to make a name for herself in RPW. But now Noodle Soup's new champion, Emily Rivera, new champion, has her eyes set on some new targets and hopes 2024 could be a big year for her. And same goes for her opponent, ladies and gentlemen, who we haven't seen in a while here on the blue brand, as the Canadian Alex Bishop returns to Woah Warzone, ladies and gentlemen. Been out of action for a few months now, Alex Bishop. Her last match was November 6th. And we haven't seen her for a couple of months. Comes back with a slightly new look. And is ready here. Again, same as Carrie Daniels, 2024. Hopefully for her, can be her year, ladies and gentlemen. Carrie Daniels and Alex Bishop. Gold versus red. And here we go. Ottawa Warzone, Carrie Daniels. Big clothesline to kick things off. And a big clothesline from Alex Bishop. One for each of them. Nice right hand, Alex Bishop. The slightly new attire here. The shiny, shiny red trousers as Carrie Daniels goes down. Alex Bishop from Canada, of course. Struggles to get back up to her feet, but does. And just like with the men that are struggling as well, ladies and gentlemen, all these superstars in the women's division that have been struggling in 2023, maybe they've joined and they started struggling, maybe they've been here for a while now, like Noodle Soups before she won a title, and have been struggling. Maybe we haven't seen them in a while, like Mozzarella Cheese was formerly one of the most dominant females, and then the newer talent sort of took over. No matter if you're new, old, struggling, or on the form of your life, ladies and gentlemen, the one pay-per-view to change that all around, to kick off 2024, is Regents Rumble. And of course, there will be a 20-woman Regents Rumble match, ladies and gentlemen, on January 28th, where the winner goes to Regents Mania against the champion of their choosing, either the prestigious champion from Warzone or the Women's World Championship from Friday Night Fury. So these two superstars and more on both Mondays and Fridays have the chance of a lifetime coming up at Regents Rumble to really, really, really turn their careers around if they can win it, ladies and gentlemen. Bishop back into the ring. Carrie Daniels ventures up to a top turnbuckle but misses the elbow drop. Alex Bishop went for a springboard. Carrie was quicker, spear into the corner. Carrie Daniels setting up for something, big boot to the face. And Alex Bishop goes down like a sack of something from Canada. Hooks the leg, Rebecca's there. Kicked out at 2. Carrie Daniels setting up again. Super kick to the midsection. Alex Bishop reeling and a scissor kick to the back of the head. Down goes the Canadian Bishop. Rolls her over like a carcass. Hooks the leg, and I think that could be all she wrote as Carrie Daniels shows the dominance that we expected and we saw in her debut, ladies and gentlemen. All those months ago now. I remember when she first made her debut, she was dominant. She was taking over. And she just couldn't continue it, but that is more of what we saw during her debut run. Moving on to the penultimate match of the first World Warzone of 2024, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a 6-man tag team extravaganza. Of course, we have new tag team champions here on Mondays. The Ministry, RK, and Poke now holding on to those, so it puts every tag team on notice as they need some new competition. Ladies and gentlemen, coming out first are the Palmer's Paradise. Good guys, good vibes. A new look from AP Austin Palmer, of course, in the UK tournament as well. I really like these guys. I would love to see them with the tag team gold. Austin Palmer, the older brother in the front there. Junior Palmer, his younger brother, Prime Time, and the Judge come out to the Woah Warzone arena. Love their look, love their Titantron. I would love to see them with the gold. Like I said, I really, really would. Would be nice. New attire for Austin Palmer, which looks awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Their opponents here who are on good form and on good spirits, as Ben Fuller with the lead frog still has his Santa Claus hat on. Maybe his good luck charm, as of course this past weekend at Christmas Carnage, the Perfect Tens, as Ben Fuller put in Oliver freaking Kings through a table to get a pay-per-view win for the Perfect Tens. Of course, former UK champion, former US champion back then, Noah K. Ben Fuller still yet to hold a championship in RPW. Still looking for his first. And what better way to win his first than with his best friend Noah K. The Perfect Tens, with Palmer's Paradise joining them in this one, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Fallen Titantron as a new tag team on Woah Warzone, of course. The Reaper has been a part of the Fallen for a while now, but he's never really had any backup here on Mondays. Until now, ladies and gentlemen, they recruited Maurice Axel after these two had a match-off against each other. Maurice Axel now back in the tag team division, this time with arguably the most dominant tag team performing stable right now on RPW, as the Fallen are currently the longest running tag team champions right now. Draven Wild and Xander Evans on Friday have been absolutely dominant. Can the Reaper and Maurice Axel replicate what they've done on Fridays here on Mondays in the new year? We shall see. All 6 superstars in the ring. The bell has been rung. And here we go. Only one tag team will pick up the win here today. 3 slams early on. 2 pins early on, but both being broken out of. Maurice Axel first to leave the ring. Junior Palmer missing. Then Fuller. Then that's reverse DDT. Austin Palmer. No, that was Junior Palmer. Sorry, as things go crazy. Junior Palmer's in the trousers. Austin Palmer in the trunks. Reaper outside of the ring, goes under the ring. What is that? Is that like an LED light bar? Looks like a light bar, like a metal pole or something. It rolls slowly out of the ring. You can hear it clang on the floor. And I'll tell you one thing: if the Perfect Tens pick up a win here today, they are on the form of their lives, and they are well on their way to deserving a tag team championship match against the new tag team champions, because they have been on a tear in recent weeks, teaming up together. When they first started making their tag team appearances, they were awful. They weren't great. They weren't winning. They weren't looking like they were in unison with each other. But past few weeks, they have looked fantastic and look like they're getting closer and closer with their first tag team championship reign. Here's Ben Fuller in the ring with the Reaper. Of course, the Reaper, former 2-time Universal Champion, is no slouch at winning championships, that's for sure. Maurice Axel, former tag team champion, so the Fallen have 2 superstars who know how to hold championships. Maurice Axel and Junior Palmer near Manasa's desk now. Dragon Sleeper in the ring. Ben Fuller looking to put this one to an end. AP, Primetime Palmer in primetime position there to break up the submission and connect with a German suplex to main event Fuller. Put on a match here today in a good spot. Again, he's been climbing the ladders, climbing the ranks. Has Ben Fuller. Has always had his eyes on the World Heavyweight Championship since joining RPW. And now, as well as that, also, of course, wants those tag team championships to his name. Another Dragon Sleep with this one on Austin Palmer, broken up by the Reaper. Rolls reverse that time. What is he going for? Oh my god, coast to coast. Ben Fuller on the Reaper. Unluckily for him, Junior Palmer's there to break it up, but what a move, what a maneuver from Ben Fuller. The high acrobatics and athletics. The Reaper. Oh, Junior Palmer rolls out. Ben Fuller caught in a submission, middle of the ring, nowhere to go. Surely not going to tap out after such an amazing move. No, he breaks out of it just in time. Coast to coast. I can't believe I've just seen Ben Fuller fly across the ring, ladies and gentlemen, across the arena. Was spectacular. Ben Fuller's been dominating in the ring again. He has his eyes on that World Heavyweight title. I can see him being a World Heavyweight champion, sorry, in his career. I really, really can. A lot of submissions in this match. No okay now. But the submission in the corner broken up. The Reaper, former Universal Champion. No okay, former US Champion. Now locking up with one another. And that's reversal there. Maurice Axel with a slam on the outside. Triple threat in the ring. Triple threat outside of the ring. Maurice Axel, Ben Fuller, Austin Palmer outside. You have Junior Palmer, Noah Kay, and the Reaper in the ring. Of course, this match can only end up in the ring, or can only finish in the ring. Covered there by the Reaper. Not being broken up. Eventually was by Ben Fuller, though. Reaper getting the crowd on their feet in the corner. New member, well, old member of the Fallen, but now actually has a tag team partner on Monday's. Nice slam down from the judge. Reverse DDT from the Reaper. Maurice Axel with a power slam on the outside. Reaper against the ropes. Irish whip, rebound, knee strike to the midsection. In this match falling into straight pandemonium inside the ring. Maurice Axel and Austin Palmer having a battle on the outside. Maurice finally gets back into the ring. And I think for the first time since the bell has been rung, we might get all 6 superstars in the ring at one time. Maurice Axel catching Ben Fuller mid-air and throwing him like he's last night's leftovers. Junior, the Judge Palmer. Nice takedown, hooks the legs. I don't think anyone's in the ring right now. The Reaper is. Gets involved just in time. Maurice Axel dazed now. German suplex, no. He, oh my god, swings him round. Junior Palmer, lovely move. Watch Maurice Axel. Watch Maurice Axel. Face first goes Ben Fuller. Hooks the leg. Everyone else distracted. No, Junior Palmer's not. And now is when the finishes come thick and fast, ladies and gentlemen. The finishing moves connect. And all you need is a quick pinfall when everyone else is distracted. And you can pick up a win, the first tag team win of 2024. Palmer's Paradise now with a bit of momentum between them. As the judge looking for his backpack stunner on Ben Fuller, connecting. Noah K fights back though. It's a way to go. Referee counting. Noah K can't go over to help Ben Fuller. 1, 2, and 3 just before Maurice Axel can break it up. And Palmer's Paradise stops the perfect run of the perfect tens. Here today on Woah Warzone. New look Austin Palmer and his younger brother, the judge. He's pointing to him because he knows the judge. Junior Palmer got the pinfall in this one after the backpack stunner. Fantastic win from Palmer's Paradise. I said it before, I'll say it again. These two are going to be tag team champions in no time, ladies and gentlemen. Now is time for the main event of the first Woah Warzone of the new year, ladies and gentlemen. We have Heart over Height, former United States champion, but since then hasn't done too much. New member of the new millennia, of course, up against Seb's Hurt, former two-time world heavyweight champion. One of the most resilient superstars in RPW as well. Both of these superstars in their second match of the United Kingdom tournament. Seb's Hurt won his first one. Heart over Height won his first one as well. So both of these superstars looking for 6 points in the table. Heart over Height right now, 29% win record compared to last year's 49%. Seb's Hurt 49% this year compared to 36 last year. So roles reversed a little bit. Hart struggling this season after having an amazing season last year. He was one of the biggest names last year in all of RPW. Seb's Hurt struggling last year, having an amazing season this year. Roles reversed. We'll see if the form continues for Seb's Hurt. New man of Woah Warzone, of course, got traded for Charmander in the last trade window. Big main event, the first main event of 2024. Goes to Hart and Seb's Hurt. Bell has been rung, and the old Rick is here. Rings the bell for the main event, and here we go. Both these superstars looking to double their pointage in the United Kingdom of Poke tournament bracket here today. In the main event of Woah Warzone, red versus blue. Two former members of Friday Night Fury, of course. Now both on Mondays. Seb's Hurt. Early springboard. Missing the chop block. Lovely from Seb's Hurt. From acrobatics. Looks like a new man. Since joining the new millennia. Wants to pick up some good form. And again, sometimes like Maurice Axel. Now that he's joined the Fallen. Hopefully for him can get some momentum. Like Gore joining EOP, of course. Hopefully for him can get some momentum. Him and Hart in very similar positions. Had an amazing season. You know, him and Hart, sorry, in Season 1, Gore and Hart were two of the biggest names in RPW without being a world champion. Still two of the biggest names in RPW. But in Season 2 have just struggled and struggled and struggled. Both joining a new stable, though, hopefully for both of them. It means they can both get back to their big form that we expect of both of them. Because in RPW, we want everyone to be as best as they can. We want everyone to be on their A game, you know? We don't want no slouches. We don't want no one struggling. If everyone's putting in the best performances they possibly can, it means the best shows are happening. Superstars on the outside. Heart over Height gets Seb's Hurt back into the ring. Looking to pick up a massive 3 points in the UK tournament. As he flips Seb's Hurt over on the logo. Seb's Hurt springboard again. Back elbow connecting. Lovely move. And again, like I said in his entrance, as he goes back to the springboard. Gets the crowd on their feet. Seb's Hurt, one of the most resilient superstars in all of Regents Pro Wrestling. Really, really, really difficult to pin that man over Height. Has led a lot of this match, though. Kick to the midsection. Goes for a powerbomb onto his knees. Incredible move from Heart over Height. Seb's Hurt already showing that resilience. He kicked out of 2. But Heart over Height so far has been leading this match in the corner. Forearm. Handstand. Oh my goodness. And a knockout kick. Seb's Hurt could be done for. He's flat out. Heart over Height wants to deal some more damage. Kick to the midsection again. Another powerbomb onto the knees. Backbreaker. Roll him over. Count to 3 and get 3 points in the UK tournament. Heart over Height. Fantastic performance. 1, 2, and 3 in the first main event of 2024. And Seb's Hurt not really showing the resiliency I was talking about, but Heart over Height showing the resiliency himself. to fight through adversity. Fantastic match from However High, fantastic main event, and fantastic show. Ladies and gentlemen, the first show of Woah Warzone 2024 is in the books, and we'll catch you on Rise this Wednesday to crown the first ever junior heavyweight champion here in RPW. Much as always, take care. And this is who we are. Here's to 2024, ladies and gentlemen.